Good afternoon, Truth Retrievers. Good afternoon, Truth Tribe. Or good morning, if you are on the other side of the world. Hey G Black, welcome. Hi guys. Hello friends. Did any of you watch the sacred space setup that I did for this? It's hilarious. Chris accidentally flipped the camera around and he was like, ah! How you doing today? Are we getting to the end of the global meditation scope? Is that what's going on? You guys must be all meditation fizzed out, I'm pretty sure. But today's going to be a pretty different experience. So it'll be really cool if you decide to hang in and invite your friends, share freely. It's all about the sharing, guys. Share, share, share. Okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you're from and your name. Kabbalah, yeah, I love Kabbalah. Did you notice this? Okay, so where are you joining me from? Detroit, cool. Where else? Namaste man, hey Gregory, good morning to you. You must be really knackered. Hey hun, so glad you're here. Gregory did an absolutely awesome, amazing scope last night where he was really in the zone, I'm telling you, like he was really there 100%. And I was there also facilitating for him. No writing, I am not a fortune teller, but once we develop our ESP, it's something that we can do, yeah? If we understand it properly, that is. Hey, D1 Gibson, please tell me your names again. I'm still sort of pretty fresh at this, still learning, still trying to remember. So I did a sacred space setting up sort of little pre-thingy to this, and you've got to watch it, it's hilarious. I'm just telling you, you have to watch it after. That's it, David. Thanks for being in the house, darling. Truly appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you who are here with me today. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you being here with me. So I'm just giving a few moments for people to gather in the house today, in the house of truth. In the house of truth. And so what I'll do is just briefly introduce myself. My name is Helen Christodoulou. I self-healed from multiple sclerosis. And I did that through practices and formulas that I created to heal myself, to heal my body, and to heal my life as well. Yeah. And I'm also the founder and educator at Fusion 7 Healing and author of the book, The Miracle Frequency. Okay. So you can get The Miracle Frequency at Amazon, and it's also available on Kindle as well. So that was just my quick intro. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Just nip in and nip out whenever you're able, and it's no problem. And of course, if you do have connectivity problems, you can also nip back in and watch the replay here on Periscope, or you can watch it again on catchme.com. Yeah, and I will copy paste that throughout social media so you know where that is at. Okay. So we're going to be doing a guided meditation on how to develop our extrasensory perception, but wanted to thank you for watching me over yesterday. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And I think it's really important, actually, Gregory, for people to, some of us, to hold space, because you do get like a lot of people coming into scopes that spam and, you know, all this stuff. And so at times, especially with meditation processes, you know, we'll drop our gaze or close our eyes and make that primary source connection and really be in that zone. So it's really great if you've got someone sort of, you know, watching out for you. Yeah, so it's really cool, and I was very honoured to do that for you. And I hope it trends actually, where we can actually hold space for one another on Periscope when we do this kind of work here, yeah? So without further ado, yeah, spiritual bouncer, absolutely, Gregory. So without further ado, I think we'll start talking. We'll follow Helen. Oh, thanks, Jimmy the Greek. Thank you very much. That's Chris. It's my fiance. So what we're going to do is get into the ESP meditation. I guess it's a little bit different from everything else that you've done so far. Does anybody know, before we begin, is this the last of the global meditation meditation scope, excuse me? Oh, cool. Look me up when you come over. So drop me a line. fusion7healing@gmail.com. Is it the last of the scopes? The meditation scopes? If you know, just say yes, nearly, whatever it might be. No. Okay, cool. What I would just like to thank again before we begin Anita Wing Lee for making this possible. Oh my goodness. What an impossible feat this was. Anything is possible, but what I mean is that she put it together so quick, so smart. And so hats off to you, Anita Wing Lee, and thank you so much for making this possible. And I hope that there's a whole load more of that to come. Azerbaijan. Cool. Not too far from here. So without further ado, if you've just joined the room, we're going to be developing our extrasensory perception through this particular meditation process, but we're going to talk a little bit about what it is that we need. Yes, thank you, Gregory. What it is that we need before we begin. So just real quick, extrasensory perception, did you know that it could actually save your life? So it's not just about, you know, being able to foresee things or being really super intuitive. It can save your life, literally. You know why? Because it saved my life, literally. Yeah? When I was really sick with multiple sclerosis, I was sick with that for about 7 years. I was blind, I was in a wheelchair. And today I am healthier than when I was healthy before I became sick. And it was through the development of my extrasensory perception that I was able to access all this amazing information. Hi, how you doing? Please leave your name and where you're calling in from today or watching in from today. So it was my ESP, guys, that literally saved my life. And you can implement it. Thank you, that's because I'm actually from London, England. So you can actually implement that. Hi Canada, Flawed Karma. Oh, got to change that name. No Flawed Karma. Amazing. Okay, so you can literally heal your life. You can change your experience. I'm going to so you can literally change your experience and make things really quite wonderful for yourself by developing your ESP. And so what is ESP? It's a bunch of skills that we have, okay? And here's a list of some of those skills for you, right? So the first intuitive skill that we need, me too, great. Thank you very much, Gregory, for doing that, my brother. So the first empathic skill that we all actually have, okay, is empathy. Empathy, number one intuitive skill, okay? So your empathy is your gut feeling. It's your instant knowing. It's knowing the feeling of another. Hi from Maine. How you doing today? Okay, so empathy is like when you walk into a room and you know you instantly love this person. You know you instantly hate this person. Or you get a feeling or a thought about somebody before they're going to call you. This is where your empathy is active. Empathy. It's wonderful, Gregory, but you know what? A lot of people's empathy is actually excess, or it's like overriding. So you're feeling everyone, you're feeling everything, you're feeling the woes of the world, you're really sensing everybody's issues and problems. And yeah, misguided. And a lot of people actually do suffer with this. So a lot of people who come to my classes and people who come in to take intuitive sessions, transformational processes, they suffer with this issue. So you've got to get your empathy right. You've got to get it balanced and harmonized so that your empathy can be working at its optimum level. Project onto others their own issues. Yeah, and that can happen also. There's so many things that are connected to empathy. So another real important one, our intuitive skill number 2, this one's a bit weird. No, it's not a bit weird, that's 3 that's weird. Number 2 is our telepathic skill, telepathy. So the ability to receive and project messages, yeah, symbols, thoughts, images via our third eye through the power of our intention. How amazing is that? So by setting your intention, focus your thought, your feelings and your emotions upon what it is that you're projecting, you can project mind to mind anywhere that you are in the globe, anywhere. Fantastic. Botfly, recovered from addiction, raise awareness and self-recognition. Please tell me where you are watching in from today. 28th of September 1971. I'm a Libra if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm not specifically. Okay, so telepathy, very powerful. So number 3 is a bit of a weird one, but wanted to include it. This is our third intuitive skill that we can develop, and it's called clairtangency. Clairtangency is the ability, okay, cool, very good. Thank you for sharing that. So clairtangency is the ability to physically feel the non-physical. It's the ability to physically feel the non-physical. So what does that mean? That means that, say for example, you could do this at home actually, clairtangency, yes. If you were to give me your hand and close your eyes, and I'd start to, with my finger, perhaps draw a circle, or start to do this, pulling energy up, yeah, or perhaps pushing energy down. This would be good morning. Thanks for joining us. Where are you calling in from? This would be clairtangency. The person receiving will say, oh, you're pushing. Oh, you're pulling. Oh, you're drawing a circle. Clairtangency. I can't spell it in for you right now, but I can do that later on. Actually, I can spell it out loud if that helps. It's C-L-A-R, Claire, like the name, Tange, T-A-N-G, and then E-N-C, clairtangency, the ability to physically feel the non-physical, okay? Did you get that? Hiya, how you doing? Fantastic. So that's clairtangency. Number 4 is claircognizance. This is another intuitive skill, guys. So claircognizance is the ability to read the future, but through divinely sourced wisdom, okay? There's a lot of psychics that do this, but if you're not connected to primary source, the reading can come out flawed, okay? So Indonesia, hey, I was there last year. How are you doing? In Bali, loved it there, beautiful. Yes, sense of cognition, absolutely. So we are able to read the future, but you must understand, guys, that what we're doing is we're reading the highest probable outcome. It's not set in stone. So it means, for example, if I was to be reading your future right now, for example, and then we did some healing, after the healing, the probability of the outcome could change. Yeah? So that's really amazing. It's very important to know. So the future is not set in stone. But guess what? Neither is the past. Okay? Which brings us to our next intuitive skill or gift, which is retrognition. Yeah? And this is the ability to sense the past. So if we have a trauma from the past, we may be repeating it over and over and over, which means you've got to go to that point in what we perceive as the past, heal it, and that live wire will no longer be active. Yeah? Oh, I do my scopes. I'm sorry, but I'm not the kind of gal that says to you, oh, be here every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't roll that way, okay? And the reason not is that I like to be inspired on the moment, and if it comes to me, I'm going to bang one out, and that's the way that I roll, okay? But having said that, I am building momentum, so I won't say that I'm doing them every day, but sometimes I'll do 2 a day and minimum 1 every other day. Yeah, because you know what, Gregory, sometimes I just don't feel like it, you know? So I just go by how I feel. Otherwise, if I start doing set times, I'm then restricting myself, putting myself in a box and obligating myself, yeah, forcing myself to do it. And when that happens, I am blocking my intuitive flow, yeah. I don't feel connected if I force myself to do one. So I try not to force it. Go with the flow, my friends. Go with the sacred flow, yeah. And that's the way I roll. So I hope that helps. So just be checking in and follow me. And if you follow me, that means that you will immediately be notified when I do a scope. And if you don't catch it live, then catch it on replay or catch it on catch.me. Exactly. So we talked about retrognition, and the next one, which is the more better known one, is clairvoyancy. Yeah, clairvoyancy. So clairvoyancy is the ability to scan a situation without using the physical eyes to see. So you are sensing beyond the physical realms. Now, how is it different from the others? It's different from the others because with clairvoyancy, you can actually pick up stuff that's going on in the present moment also. So it could be past, future or present, which all actually are the same. It's all part of the one. It's just our human mind that needs to put it into compartments so that we can understand it, yeah? So that is clairvoyance, and that is what a lot of our psychic friends use readings. But we also use clairvoyancy and develop it in Fusion 7 healing classes and sessions as well. So another really gorgeous one that I like, this is our 7th intuitive gift. We're talking about our intuitive gifts before we start, guys. If you've just joined, welcome, welcome. And the 7th one is psychometry. Psychometry. So psychometry is the ability to perceive or access information from an item, which could be organic or inorganic. So let's say, for example, I could pick up this mug, and if I connect to it, I can pick up information about it, how it feels, where it came from, where it was made, receive flash images about the mug. Does a list, yes, there's a list of classes at the website fusion7healing.com where you can see what each one is about. Thanks for that. Thanks, Chris. So for example, this ring, yeah, I could take the ring, I could either hold it in my hand, or I don't have to hold it. I could just project my consciousness with my third eye and focus on that item, and I could pick up information about it. Thanks for joining, Errol. And that is our 7 psychic or intuitive ESP senses, okay? So has anyone got any comments about that before we move into our actual meditation? Or anything that they would like to say about our extrasensory perception skills? I can ask you a question. Are your ESP skills active? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say that your ESP is active? So 10 being, yeah, I know yours is, Gregory, pretty good up there, way up there. A 3, yeah, what else have we got? So that could use some work. Yeah, very active. 8, fantastic. 3.5, that's really specific. Where'd you get the 0.5 from? But I like it though. 5, 4, anyone else? Okay, so generally 5, 6 for Costandino, fantastic. Gregory's laughing at us. My intuition is strong, so what's the scale for it there? Yvette, what's the scale from 0 to 10, 10 being fully intuitive? Okay. Right then, fantastic. So are you ready? All you need to do is get comfortable. I just wanted to say also that this particular meditation is really quite specified, and it's a combination of different processes that I've done from different classes of mine, yeah? So it's taken from my extrasensory perception class, it's taken from Sacred Transformation Templates class, which is all about sacred geometry, and it's also taken from Fusion 7 Healing Foundation class as well. So what I've done is I've extracted different elements from my different classes that I teach and put together this real special process that is especially for the Periscope. So are you ready? If you're ready, say yay or show me some hearts so I can see that you're ready. Let's get the flow of connectivity between us going. Thanks, Rico, for being ready. So just before I take you into it, what I'd like to do is show you how to cleanse, ground and disconnect that we're going to do at the end of our intuitive process, so that as soon as I say at the end, cleanse, ground, disconnect, you can do this. So if you don't comment for a minute and just watch. Okay, so when I say cleanse, you're going to imagine a platinum shower of light washing over you like a shower, okay? And that will cleanse your space from the process, okay? Disconnect is this: forehead, third eye, lips for sacred speech, and heart, yeah? Or this, if you don't want to use this. And ground is this. This is taken from Qigong. You imagine that you've got two balls of energy in your hands, and you bring them up to solar plexus and down, grounding out. So I'll say that again. Cleanse, platinum shower, okay? Disconnect, or swipe, like we do on Periscope for our screen. And ground from Qigong, two balls of energy, breathing in and pushing down. I'll do that one again. Two balls of energy, in case your screens are flickering. Bring it up, breathing in and pushing down. That's to ground, okay? If you've forgotten how to do that, I'll go with you with it at the end, okay? So don't worry, you won't get lost for great cleanse, ground and disconnect. So are you ready? Say yay! Are the truth retrievers in the house ready? Say yay! Okay. All right then, here we go. So we're going to enter the Delta portal, okay? We've heard about theta brain waves and alpha brain waves and beta brain waves, but now we are going to connect to our delta brain waves, the Delta portal, okay? And then once we do that, it allows us to connect to primary source. And once we have connected to that 0 point of all creation, we launch then into the process itself. Okay, so the process itself is called the cosmic ray process. And as we receive all the different rays from all of the elements and all the spectrums of creation, we're talking about developing our extrasensory perception, and we're about to start the meditation in 2 moments. So thank you for coming. Please invite your friends and follow. Okay, so if you like, you can drop your gaze downwards or you can close your eyes. It's up to you. What does what mean, Dulin? Ask me more specifically and I can answer your question. Turning down the music a touch. Love this song. Okay, so we're doing a meditation for Global Meditation Scope, okay? And through this meditation, we are going to develop our extrasensory perception skills, our intuition, in other words. So, here we go. I'd like you to drop your gaze, come into a comfortable position. Synchronize to your breath. It's your intuition, your intuition. Synchronize to your breath. That means connect to your pulse, the pulse of your heart. Connect to your breath. Synchronize to your breath. Do not change the rhythm of your breath. Breathe naturally. And as you breathe, sit with your spine tall, your chin parallel to the ground, and you can do what you like with your hands or your feet. If you wish to use a mudra, you can. And a mudra is hand circuitry, which means you can connect your middle fingers to your thumbs and place them down in a comfortable position. This will allow us to connect to the universal realms. Breathe. Delta portal. Please listen carefully to the words and allow yourself to absorb them. Namaste. I am in spirit, infinite and eternal. I'm a sacred receptor and transmitter for divine truth. My soul is my informative center and is shown all that my mind forgot. It is shown all about my extrasensory perception skills, about my intuition by all-knowing primary source. Breathe and receive. We are in gratitude for the reception of this process that will enhance and expand our intuition. Breathe deeply. Sense, feel or imagine that you are seated in a beautiful pyramid of gold. A shimmering golden pyramid of light. You can actually see straight through it. You are not enclosed. It is not bricks. It is not Malta. It is completely see-through. Hello, Shakwa. Thank you for joining us. So you are now seated, sense, feel or imagine you are seated inside a beautiful golden shimmering pyramid of light. And we allow a golden beam of light to enter the tip of the pyramid, and it surrounds all of the space around us and all of the space within us. And as you breathe in, you feel the energy rising up from the heart, the crystalline heart of Mother Earth, and the energy descending from the sky and the energy ascending from the earth, and they converge and they connect at your heart space. Breathe and feel the convergence of the energy at your heart space. They converge, and you are one with the wisdom of heart of Mother Earth and from way beyond Father Sky. With every out-breath, this energy expands outwards throughout the whole of your body, your whole electromagnetic field, and it fills the whole of the pyramid within which you are seated. Delta portal active. I am now fully connected to primary source, which is a fractal aspect of myself. Breathe and feel that vibration, that frequency emanating from within you now. Take deep abdominal breaths. We thank the Cosmic Organic Company and Alliance of Primary Source for this sacred transmission. Cosmic ray process We call for planetary and cosmic alignment for our extrasensory perception within and without now. Breathe and receive. We initiate the anchoring of the platinum net that clears away all negative energetic debris now. Even if you don't understand what I say on a subatomic level, the wisdom within will receive. So breathe and receive. Sense, feel, or imagine a beautiful dome that surrounds your pyramid. Yes, that's a wonderful idea. I love you too, Katie. A beautiful dome surrounds your pyramid, and it is a beautiful dome of protection, active now. We thank the pillar of the golden light of infinite wisdom that navigates this cosmic ascension process for the expansion of our extra-sensory perception skills, our intuition, our sacred intuition that is our birthright. We now begin the process of fully anchoring the first 12 planetary rays. It is. The first ray, my loving friends, is red, and it represents the will of primary source. Thank you for this activation. Bathe in the essence and frequency of red now. Thank you, Gregory. Appreciate that. Thanks. We move to the second ray, and the second ray is the ray of love. The ray of love and wisdom, and this ray is a beautiful ocean blue. Thank you, blue ray, for activating in my space now. And just feel it directing to wherever it is that you need it. Feel it go to wherever it is you need it, or throughout the whole of your space. Breathe and receive. The third cosmic ray is the ray of active intelligence, the wisdom of primary source. Thank you for this activation. This third ray is the yellow of the sun. Breathe and receive. The fourth of the planetary rays is the ray of harmony. This ray is emerald green. I receive the bestowal of emerald green harmony into my space now. The fifth ray is of esoteric sciences. Esoteric means the sciences of within, the science of within. The fifth ray is for esoteric sciences. Thank you for the bestowal of these frequencies, and this ray is sun-kissed orange. Receive now. Breathe and receive. The sixth ray, we're now moving to the sixth ray, and the sixth ray carries the frequency of devotion. Think to yourself, what is it that I am devoted to? What it is that I'm giving myself of and to. Align your devotion to your passion. Align your devotion to your mission for this time and place. And the frequency of this ray is indigo. Breathe and receive the ray of devotion. And the seventh ray, welcome. The seventh ray carries the frequency of sacred order and the great grand mystery, which is violet. Receive the frequency of violet into your sacred space now. Breathe and receive. And at this point, my darling friends and truth retrievers, we extend gratitude, our gratitude to Primary Source for cleansing the first 7 rays and charging them with positive attributes and charging your own unique, divine, individual imprint to Primary Source perfection. Gratitude. And very swiftly, gently, and with ease and grace, we move to the 8th ray, gratitude. And the 8th ray carries the frequency of higher cleansing, which is sea foam green. So sense, feel, or imagine a beautiful sea foam green ocean washing through the whole of the space that you occupy as a sacred divine being of light and love. Feel the vibration rippling through your space. And we are in gratitude for the frequency of the 9th ray. The frequency of the 9th ray is joy. And the frequency of the 9th ray is now upgrading my light body, my aura or electromagnetic field, however it is that you know it, with the frequency of blue-green, blue-green. The 9th frequency, the 9th ray is blue-green, the ray of joy, upgrading my light body now. And we fully move now into the 10th ray that fully anchors my light body, that fully activates my light body, and this ray is pearlescent. Activation process igniting now. Breathe and receive. We now thank the frequencies of the 11th ray. The 11th ray served to bridge the old world to the new era, upgraded era of truth, love, integrity, and light. This ray is pink-orange. Receive now. Breathe and receive. We now receive the 12th ray that embodies the full anchoring of the new era to an evolved state of consciousness, to a higher awareness, the expansion of our extrasensory perception skills, and this ray is gold. The 12th ray is gold. Breathe and receive. Yes, we're going even further. We are taking it to the max. We are taking it all the way out to the cosmic realms and beyond. Breathe and receive. And we now proceed to the cosmic rays, lifting higher. We now thank our new planetary Logos, which is the word for sacred word, Logos, for activating the ray of pure white light. Feel the vibration of purity ripple through your space. This is the 12th ray. Breathe and receive. We would now like to thank you, Helios and Vesta, that are our solar Logos, which is the word of the sun, for activating the cosmic solar ray from the solar core, which is copper gold. Breathe and receive. And we would like to thank our galactic sacred Logos, word Logos, for anchoring the universal ray, which is a pure refined vibration of gold, which is available for projection to the whole of the earth and all its inhabitants now. Breathe and receive. Feel the earth and everybody that inhabits her to be drenched in this beautiful ray of gold, specifically made available to the earth now. And now we move to the ignition of the 10 lost cosmic rays, which are all of the hues of platinum. All hues of platinum being activated now. And we now, from everything we've done so far, begin to embody the multi-dimensional Logos, the sacred multi-dimensional Logos that fully anchors the pure core of platinum to all aspects of my existence, elevating, enhancing, upgrading my extrasensory perception skills to primary source perfection now. Breathe and receive. And we now call upon the Mahatma, which is a sacred cosmic group of primary source. And with ease and comfort, we now embody all 352 levels of primary source, from the micro, which is you, to the macro, which is all of the cosmos. Fully anchoring cosmic white light that contains all colours of the colour spectrum now. Breathe and receive it into the whole of your space. Sense, feel, imagine, think, or just listen to the words and you will receive this frequency. And now, we thank the organic company and alliance of primary source that surround the 0 point of all of creation as they fully anchor their 12 cosmic rays. They are translucent and beyond all colour. I receive now. With your in-breath, breathe and receive. And lastly, but not least, we call forth the presence of primary source and request the anchoring of the frequency of clear light. This is the ray of primary source. Breathe and receive now. If you wish, you've got your eyes open, you can make this hand circuitry or mudra, index fingers touching and thumbs touching. Place them over your head and breathe and receive now. And please repeat this statement internally now. Your words following mine. I activate and reinforce these processes with a light frequency from the monad, which is the same as primary source, and the central sun, and from the crystalline heart of Mother Earth. To all facets and all dimensions of my existence. If your arms are up, please bring them back down. Breathe and receive. Deep breaths. Feel all of the energies just washing through you. And we now together in unity express our gratitude to primary source and to all divine assistance and intervention, as I am a sacred receptor and transmitter of the golden light of infinite wisdom. Namaste. And as a closing statement, I would like you to repeat internally, from the central platform of my soul, I am infinitely and eternally present, and in the presence of sacred presence, there is no time, there is no location or limitation. My extrasensory perception is my eternal nature, which is now retrieved, it is now remembered, and it is now restored, and it is emerging in graceful continuity. I am whole in the grace of presence. Namaste or Namaste. And so take a few deep breaths and just bring back your awareness to your everyday senses. Sound of the music, the sound of my voice, the smell in your nose, the sounds in your ears, the touch of your hands, and the vision before your eyes. So we're now going to cleanse, ground, disconnect, so I will stand and do that with you. So to cleanse, what you do is just imagine that a platinum shower of light is washing over your space and through your space, as though you're having a spiritual or energetic shower. That's cleanse. To ground, taken from the practice of Qigong, a ball of energy in either hand. Very slowly on in-breath, bring the energy up to the solar plexus region, and as you exhale, push the energy down to ground. And to disconnect, hand circuitry of all the fingers together and what we call today the prayer pose, touching, all stimulating, connecting to your third eye. May I be able to access the absolute truth. To your lips, connect to your lips. May I speak divine truth. And to your heart, may I always think, feel and act out of compassion. Truth Tribe, that is our medication complete. Yay, you made it! Woohoo! Good job, guys. Thanks so much. Are you okay? Are you all okay? I want to thank Namaste Man, Gregory, please go over. Thank you, I love you too. Please follow. If you're not following, follow please here on Periscope. And then you can catch our different processes and different things that it is that we do here. And how, you know, there's nothing wrong with being into metaphysics and being sexy as well, okay? I just need to clear that up with people, all right? So, you know, if you're sexy and you know it, I want you to type it in the box right now, all right? Because you will get that, Gregory, you know, you're going to get that stuff. So, you know, hey-ho, what can you do? Okay, so does anybody have any questions that they want to ask or something that they would like to say? Good. I'm glad that you're sexy. All the people that are in my house are sexy, okay? Sexy, and I know it. I should play that, you know. Okay, really, really cool. So, guys, I'm just going to say real quick before you start exiting the room that you can find out more about what I do at fusion7healing.com. You can follow me here on Periscope. If you don't catch the replay, and if you're watching replay, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy the process. You can watch it on replay on Periscope or catch.me, excuse me, and you can also connect with me on Facebook. My Facebook author page is Helen Christodoulou, yeah, or on Twitter, which is @Fusion7Healing. To @Fusion7Healing, LinkedIn, Helen Christodoulou. My YouTube channel needs fixing. I've not got that far yet, but I'm working on it. I need some techie angels to help me out with this stuff, yeah? So that's where you can connect with me. And also, I have a book that is out on Amazon and digital on Kindle. And the book is called The Miracle Frequency. The Miracle Frequency. And the book is basically about the miracle of how I managed to completely turn my life and health around. That's the beginning of the book. Oh, cheers. I appreciate it. You can send me a message on that. And the middle part of the book covers some processes from Fusion 7 Healing Foundation course. And the last part of the book is about the Mayan calendar and my experience in 2012 when I joined indigenous tribes there. And we talked about the truth about time and what it really means, our indigenous brothers and sisters. So you can get that there. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. And if you've not joined me before, I really appreciate you being here. If you have joined me before, I appreciate you being here also. And please forgive me as I learn names as we go along. So look out for me, guys. I'm going to be here. And the Miracle Frequency. The Miracle Frequency. And I'm going to be doing some co-scoping here with Gregory, and I really look forward to doing that. That is Namaste Man, and I'd like to thank you again, my darling, for holding space. Yes, I cured myself from multiple sclerosis, which if you go to the doctors, they'll say, no bloody way, right? Well, I am telling you, way. Okay, so whatever it is that you're dealing with, you can transform it. You can. All it takes is the passion and devotion to do that. Okay, and by developing your extrasensory abilities, this is a step to opening those doors to transforming your life. Exactly. So the power of human, you know what it is? Human potential and the power of the soul, you know, because I was really, really frightened. I didn't know jack shit about anything, but it was my soul that spurred me on when I didn't know anything about anything, you know, and said, it was this little voice and it was going, I don't know what you're doing, but you can do it. And I was like, what? Yeah, you know, you're blind and the doctors are threatening you that you're going to stay blind and that you're going to stay in a wheelchair, but the voice kept saying, just do your thing and you're going to be okay. And what did I do, the prat? I followed it, didn't I? But thank God I did. I'm just joking. Thank God I did, because today I'm healthier than I ever have been. So thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I hope you love yourselves just as much. And I will connect with you again right here in the Truth House with the Truth Tribe. So see you again soon, hearts. Do I like Snoop Dogg? I'm going to go see Snoop Dogg now. Yay! Woohoo! I'm going to go party! Snoop Dogg in the house. So I am off to Ayia Napa. I am actually going to Magdalenitos Beach and I'm going to go check out Snoop Dogg in the house. So take care of yourselves. I hope you have a fun rest of the day and I will get with you really, really soon. Lots of love and kisses, guys. Hearts. Take care.